Welcome to the Ash Cromer Show, where the dots connect before everyone else sees the picture. Every episode, I bring two unexpected minds to decode what's actually happening at the intersection of business, tech, and culture. Today, we're having the conversation nobody else is having yet. Actually, scratch that. Today, Grace and Eric are teaching me the conversation I should have been having all along.
Can I just record this part and put it on my website because this is so good?
That's Grace. 5 minutes into our conversation, already seeing the pattern. See, Grace Gong and Eric Jones come from different worlds. But when different worlds collide and realize they're speaking the same language, that, my friends, is where the magic happens.
I hit a new low. I always say you hit a new low because you hit a new high. Your previous ceiling is now your new floor.
Disrupt the status quo. Eric said it so casually, like he was ordering coffee. Meanwhile, he's built something people actually care about. Not users, not customers, people.
So I didn't stumble upon an event until like this year, but I was like, building community / building media was like a thing.
A VC who realized connection beats transactions? It's like finding out your accountant quit to become a kindergarten teacher because the ROI on Hubs is infinite. But first, let me tell you who these people actually are. In this corner, weighing in at 2 podcasts and more high-profile interviews than a presidential campaign, we got Grace Gong. Grace Gong is the kind of overachiever that makes other overachievers feel lazy. Founder of Smart Venture Media, host of not 1, but 2 podcasts. She's interviewed everyone from C-suite executives at Google, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft. Basically, the tech Mount Rushmore, plus everyone's trying to climb it. Unicorn founders from Craigslist and Square, managing partners for funds so successful, they're on the Forbes Midas list. Oh, no big deal. She's a LinkedIn top voice and in finance and a #1 best-selling author in venture capital and Amazon. Before all this, she worked in VC and private equity, which is like saying before becoming Superman, Clark Kent was just really strong. And in the other corner, we have Eric, the Dr. Dapper Jones. That's his actual nickname. No, I don't know if he has a medical degree. I'm afraid to ask.
For me, community runs deep with me for multiple reasons.
Eric is what happens when you combine a strategic consultant, a tech founder, and that friend who always knows where the best party is. He founded the Outlet LA and basically redefined nightlife for an entire city. We're talking $2 million in revenue, 50,000 professionals in his community, and he's just getting started.
A month ago, and was able to sell out my first 3 events because of that storytelling and because of the brand that I built.
But that's where it gets interesting. Eric's not just throwing parties. He's building the future of how we connect.
Yes, like I feel like that's when I realized like from a career perspective, that's very important. Getting the first like followers feedback or something. Yes, I listen to every single person's feedback. When I have like literally 5 audience, I'd be calling them.
So you got a VC who became a media mogul and a party promoter who became a tech innovator. 2 people who looked at the playbook, said nah, and wrote their own. Let's talk about you for a second. You're probably listening to this while pretending to be working. Maybe you're on a walk, telling yourself it's productive thinking time. I see you. I am you.
You are literally next to like Google, Meta, like all these like big tech, right?
We're all next to something big, wondering how to matter in the shadow of giants. You've got that itch, not the startup itch, a human itch, the I want to build something that matters to actual people itch.
I can apply storytelling to different businesses that I would start and how my journey and my story so seamlessly tied into no matter what industry.
Storytelling, not pitch decks, not growth hacks, stories. The things humans have been doing since we figured out fire. Our hero in this story, it's you searching for something. Not an exit strategy, not a unicorn valuation. You want to build something that would make your grandmother understand why you stare at screens all day. Remember when the American dream was simple? Work hard, build something, help people, maybe get a house with a fence. The dream didn't die. It's just mutated, and nobody sent the memo.
But that's like kind of like a bet you have to make. And then that's like a lot of like chances could happen or like a lot of stuff could happen.
Broken. A VC admitting the model's broken? That's like a fish admitting water's wet. The old formula? That's what I call the 3 Ps of prehistoric purpose. Pitch your vision until someone believes. Protect your craft in noble isolation. Pay to reach people who might care. Beautiful in theory, lonely as hell in practice.
And nothing ever stays the same. Like everything is always changing, even at the most microscopic scale.
Changing. Eric's being generous. You see, the traditional model isn't changing. It forgot why we started building things in the first place.
I think especially in corporate America, especially if you work at a sales job or anything related to revenue, I think you will make a lot more money than starting your own company.
A VC talked about humans like they're more than TAM. Revolutionary.
The second email is like, hey, what day do you like going out? What do you think the city's missing? What would you like to see us produce? And that's automated.
Automated humanity. It sounds like an oxymoron. Then Eric made it work. He scaled caring. Oh, hold on. Hello? Oh, hi. Yes. Oh, it's a sponsor calling. Right now? In the middle of my profound narrative about community? Sure, why not? Friends, let me tell you about something that's... Actually, wait, this is kind of cool. Okay, drop in the ads. Our sponsor today is a book called Rhyme is Life. And honestly, it's basically what we've been talking about with hip hop battles. Picture this. 3 former best friends. Jordan Rules, Milo Cyrus, and Ron Cruz. Yes, those are their real names. No, I'm not making this up. They have a crew called Trail Mix because apparently nobody in the Bay Area can resist a good snack pun. And it's the Bay Area. Anyone knows in the Bay will totally understand that. They haven't talked in years. Broken trust, personal demons, girl drama, the whole tragedy. But then, and this is where it gets good, a legendary Bay Area hip-hop contest brings them back together. One last shot at the glory they missed when they were young and stupid. Or young and broke. Same thing. Oh, and their childhood bully's back. Because of course he is. And he's badder than ever. Not bad like good. Bad like actually bad. Look, it's about redemption through rhythm. It's about community through conflict. And literally everything we've been talking about, but with better beats and worse fashion choices. Rhyme is Life is available on Amazon, audio, print, and ebook. And here's the community part. Let us know you got a copy, and we'll mail you a limited edition CD soundtrack. Yes, a CD. In 2025, we're bringing physical media one purchase at a time. All right, back to our regularly scheduled profound insights about human connection. Time for the framework, because apparently I can't help myself. This one's different.
I think people undervalue genuinely showing up seeking to add value, not showing up saying, hey, I, me. It's like, I've created this platform, but I want it to benefit you.
Consistency, not virality, not growth hacking, just showing up. The 3 C's of the new American dream. The 3 C's. Community is the company. Conversations over conversions. Culture is the product. Community is the company. Literally, Grace blew my mind with this.
People like my younger self could really pursuing whatever they're doing. I want to influence their opinion.
But she's not building a company. The community is the company.
This takes that one conversation to spark something in somebody that's watching that to be like, oh shit, that's my idea. And so I think it's beautiful that you're bringing that to people.
Assets a compound. He's not talking about money. He's talking about relationships. Conversations over conversions. Honestly, Eric taught me this one.
As a byproduct, you're going to make more money than anybody that you just explained that went to go work for a company. Just because if you want to make $1 million, solve a problem for 1 million people, and there's millions of people that want access to the knowledge, the information, the people that you're putting on your platform.
The ROI he's talking about isn't monetary. It's human.
Like people say, oh, you got a lot of followers. And it's like, well, if you can't move these people, then that means nothing.
Deep over wide. Quality over quantity. Revolutionary concepts in 2025, apparently. Culture is the product. This is the kicker.
So I quickly learned how important your tribe or your community is. And I learned how to build a community through storytelling.
Real, deep, authentic. The culture isn't marketing. The culture is what you're actually selling. Okay, reality check time. And I'm going to be harsh because someone needs to be.
I love when people, I think it's very important to see, you have to see it to believe it. Exposure is everything.
In a world of infinite content, invisibility is death. You got two choices. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing startup karaoke, singing the same songs everyone else is singing. Choice two is scarier. It requires you to actually give a damn about other humans.
It's very hard to like actually do any business with anybody. I realized I could build that for myself.
One-on-one. In 2025, when we have AI that can write symphonies.
You see people with millions of followers and communities of like hundreds of thousands, but they can't even fill a room in a city that they're from with 200 people. And so I think that's a false perception of like followers.
Can't fake it. In an era of deepfakes, the only thing you can fake is actually giving a damn.
People are supposed to come together for some stuff, right? Like, that person should be like, like a glue or like some sort of way to like help promote the existing vibe of the thing.
They're going to remember it, not your clever growth hack, the thing you did when nobody was measuring ROI.
Like when you're doing good, the stadium's full, but when you're not doing good, the stadium's empty. And then everybody comes back when you're doing well.
Community builders first, founders second. The order matters. Success used to be so simple. Big exit, TechCrunch headline, maybe a boat, maybe a plane. But Grace and Eric, they're playing a different game entirely.
The discount on the next time on me, that just adds that very human-like, deeper connection.
Micro interactions at 1,000-person events. It's like hosting Thanksgiving for your entire neighborhood.
So a part of my funnel is a survey. I went to a restaurant, and this was a beautiful example of how you maintain the authenticity. I left the restaurant. I had never been there before. I got a damn email from the founder of it.
They call her. The power dynamic completely reversed.
Like the people who came have already showed their track record of success, and that it's not like, people who have never done anything in their life before. That's a different story, that like they're talking to a lot of people that they may be impacting other people and then changing other people's life.
Changed my life. Not great ROI, not solid exit. Changed my life.
A lot of the event curation were like very not there, but I feel like there's like a person that can like kind of like make sure that like everything, like people are meeting other people like that they want to meet. It's like great.
They thanked her for the privilege of being on her show. The tables haven't just turned, they've been flipped, burned, and rebuilt from scratch. But here's the part that may be jealous in the healthiest way possible.
Your current situation isn't your final destination, because that seed will be a big ass apple tree.
Just the beginning. After building all this, he thinks it's just the beginning. Look, here's the thing about patterns. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. What Grace and Eric showed me, what they're living proof of, is that business, tech, and culture aren't three different things. They're three languages describing the same phenomenon.
We are creatures of habit. We go to the same place for the same thing.
The same thing, not similar, the same. Every culture shift, there's a business opportunity waiting to be recognized. Every tech breakthrough only matters if culture adopts it. Every business innovation started as someone's Saturday night experiment. Just start. 2 words, 1 choice. And if you want to keep seeing these patterns before everyone else does, subscribe to our Business Tech Culture newsletter. Because while your competition is reading 3 different newsletters trying to connect the dots, you'll see the full picture. We don't cover business, tech, and culture. We show you they're all the same story. Join a community who understands that the future isn't interdisciplinary, it's undisciplined. Subscribe for free at businesstechculture.com. Fair warning though, once you start seeing how it all connects, you can't unsee it. Be the one who saw it coming.